Alright, y'all. We have more NBA 2K20 news for you today. They just released the soundtrack today, and it looks like it got a list full of artists, big artists on this 2K20 soundtrack. And the 2K soundtrack in general, I always love listening to the NBA 2K soundtracks all the time. My favorite one is NBA 2K14, the one where Jay-Z curated the playlist. That was a playlist full of bangers. That soundtrack was the best to me, but the NBA 2K soundtracks never disappoint in the slightest. But in NBA 2K20, they have people like Drake, Travis Scott, Billie Eilish, J. Cole, Post Malone, Young Thug, and a whole bunch of folks. So we're gonna look at the soundtracks, and we also have a little more other news pertaining to NBA 2K20 soundtrack. So we're gonna talk about this. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get it popping like power. Okay, so we are on complex.com. It says that Drake, Travis Scott, and more will appear on NBA 2K20 soundtrack. And the thing about this NBA 2K20 soundtrack is that they're gonna release the soundtrack. It's like 49 songs, almost 50 songs. But throughout the season, they're gonna be adding new songs because they signed a partnership with United Masters, I think that's what it's called. They're letting new artists submit their music August 1st to like September 30th, 6 days after the release of NBA 2K20. They're letting new artists submit their works in order to be included in the soundtrack. So if you are a musical artist out there and are looking for ways to submit your music, submit it to 2K. You never know. It'd be kind of cool to have a song in 2K20. So if you're an artist out there, try to submit a song for 2K20. Okay? And they got a whole bunch of artists. They got Drake, Travis Scott, Run the Jewels, Cousin Stiz, Post Malone, Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P., Meek Mill, Ariana Grande, and XXXTentacion, R.I.P. to him as well. And so they said the 2K20 soundtrack is live. It's live on Spotify right now. We're going to take a look at the whole list of songs that they have, songs that you may know, artists that you may know. And so I think they had the whatchamacallit. I think they had the list of artists right here. They got Drake, Post Malone, Lil Wayne, Billie Eilish, Diplo, J Balvin, Travis Scott, Calvin Harris, J Cole, Halsey, Juice WRLD. I see Zed in there, Bad Bunny, of course Ariana Grande, T-Pain, Meek Mill, Young Thug, Katy Perry, Selena Gomez, Nipsey Hussle, Sia, Tyga, 21 Savage, Offset. I see a lot of folks in here. I see a lot of people in here. And so this is the 2K20 soundtrack. Like I said, I think is it 49 songs if I'm not mistaken? I think they said about like 49 songs. But we're gonna take a look at this. They said the track list is also featured with Offset, Diplo, and Elite Chopper from Memphis. That's Memphis one time. And Elite Chopper, I see you, baby. Lil Wayne and Nav. And so we got J.I.D. in there. J.I.D. one of the most rising up and coming rappers out here. I think he's one of the best out here at this moment with BJ the Chicago Kid. Juice WRLD never seems to disappoint. Earth Gang and Young Thug on the song together. Cardi B is on this playlist as well. Of course, you got Benny Blanco, Selena Gomez, XXXTentacion with Whoa. I love that song. Bad Bunny, Diplo. Who else they got? Jay Prince. They got Gunna in here too. KRS-One. They got, you know that 2K always throws in the throwbacks. They always throw in the throwbacks. So they gotta have the KRS-Ones in there. Like I said, Run the Jewels in there. Cousin Stiz. Drake with Sandra's Rose in there. That's a great song, y'all. That's a great song. Sia, Diplo. Billie Eilish is in here. Post Malone is in here with his new song called Wow, but it's the remix with Roddy Ricch and Tyga. Saba is in here. I love Saba and Elite Chopper, like I said before. Nipsey Hussle with Grinding All My Life. That's a great song. That's a great song as well. Belly and Nav collab on the track. Meek Mill with the Uptown Vibes featuring Fabulous. T-Pain and Lil Wayne off of their previous collab album together. Zed and Katy Perry with 365. That is a good song. Let's see who else. Ariana Grande, Calvin Harris in here. Offset and J. Cole is in here. Partisan Fonte is in here as well. So the 2K20 soundtrack, it doesn't look too bad. It does not look too bad. Like I said, 2K14 is probably the best NBA soundtrack that I've heard from NBA 2K. I'm trying to think of anything else. The NBA games in general always have great soundtracks. Like the soundtracks is kind of what makes the game essential part of NBA 2K. While you're playing, you always trying to vibe to a song. And so I always love that aspect of it. Stream the full soundtrack via Spotify above. Look out for the NBA 2K20, which drops on September 6th. Even though I don't have a game system, I already know my friends are gonna cop that, and best believe I'm gonna be over there playing 2K20. Hopefully it's good. The last 2K, it kind of flopped. I can't lie to y'all. The last 2K, it flopped. NBA 2K19, the soundtrack was great. Travis Scott curated, executive produced the last soundtrack, but the games in general, the game in general was not all of that. 2K19 was possibly one of the most dull ones in a sense. I think one of the best 2Ks, like I said, 2K14 was pretty good. Hopefully 2K20 is great. Hopefully 2K20 is great. I want 2K20 to exceed our expectations. The graphics are already great. The graphics, from what we've seen, the ratings were pretty decent. The ratings were pretty decent, but pretty good for the most part. I really want to see 2K step it up a little bit on the features, like the My Career, stuff like that. I kind of like the Spike Lee one where it had a little story line to it, but I get that people don't want to, play in the story. It takes a long time. It's time consuming. Plus, they need better servers as far as my park and stuff like that. And so NBA 2K20, hopefully it's great. The soundtrack, it looking like it's great. The soundtrack looks good to me. Let me know what you guys think about the NBA 2K20 soundtrack. What are you most looking forward to NBA 2K20? When we hit like 500 or something, hopefully we'll hit it before 2K20 drops, so I could do like a little giveaway. So I can give away, a 2K to somebody. That'd be nice to do. Even if I hit like 400 or something like that, I'll give away the NBA 2K20. That'd be pretty nice to do. But it's your boy RJ Powell. Cue that Kobe song.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the 4th ring.